seems like only yesterday that Melville's 7th Street was abuzz with activity, with people weaving in and out of restaurants and cafes. But today it's not the case. It's a ghost town, with many businesses unsure of whether or not they'll still reopen. We visit one of Melville's oldest bakery, cafe, delis on 7th Street, De La Creme, to understand how they're managing to survive whilst others around them fold.
Just before the lockdown, we had changed our menu. We obviously increased our offering, so I had hired a few more people. But the lockdown has obviously made that all go away. So more than half my staff are sitting at home. It's their livelihood. It's their daily routine that they come to work, and obviously you can't do that for them anymore. You're struggling to pay the rent or to pay the limited staff that are here at the moment. So it's difficult, very difficult. It's very stressful. It's very hard. Our saving grace for running this business is that we've got an essential service in the fact that we've got a bakery, and obviously everyone eats bread. And they eat their croissants every morning. So obviously everyone was cooped up in their houses because of the lockdown. They weren't allowed to move. So as soon as the level dropped from level 5 to 4, everyone came out to support their local bakery. Melville's regarded like a little village. And obviously just being able to come out, just say hello, like someone to listen to them, to chat, so it's a bit of a relief from the tension around them. So we just added some products to try and enhance the offering we had. We've added a deli section, which is very small, right, but we want to grow it, so we want to be like a one-stop shop. It's actually difficult because until this is over, until you know how things are going to progress in future, you can't actually plan anything because people are scared, first of all. So they're not coming out. And obviously, financially, a lot of people have been retrenched. No one's got work. So obviously, we are luxury. We're the last people that people think of when they're doing their budgets or thinking to spend money, So it's difficult to actually plan what the next step is,
As the likes of De La Creme Cafe continue to struggle under COVID-19 regulations, those sentiments are once again shared by the restaurant industry today through a 1 million seats in the streets protest against what they deem government's unfair regulations. Since millions of lives are affected, we came to see and hear firsthand about the plight of those who ensure that our bellies are full and that our thirsts are quenched.
It really has been bad. If you look at me now, I'm a family man. I've got kids who depend on me. I've got my wife, yes, and they all depend on me. Just imagine when you get home, your child is looking at you, thinking maybe you're carrying something for her, but you got nothing. And it's really, really bad. It has really affected us a lot. So we just want that the government may ease some restrictions on the restaurants. Imagine you come here, they tell you to trade up until 9 o'clock in the evening. I mean, in a restaurant industry, that cannot happen.
It's affected it greatly because the decisions made have not really worked at all. That just don't make any sense. And as an industry, we are on our knees, like many others. I think that the difference is that we employ so many people and so many other lives are affected as a result of that. These new changes certainly have brought us beyond actually to our knees. We employ 34 people, but we worked out we affect by not being able to trade 107 lives, but directly. That's direct families that rely on one income earner who works for our business. We'd like government to engage with us on a level and come to the right decisions. We understand COVID, we respect all the limitations that we have.
It's at a point now where people have invested, their entire life savings, and it's also trying to accomplish their dreams, all their aspirations, more than money. The feeling of achieving or living up to that aspiration, as I say, and the fact that they're just failing, and really by no fault of their own. And it's just that if government can just begin to explain or provide the reasoning behind these restrictions, maybe then people would understand and it would make more sense, but at this point it makes absolutely no sense.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy DJ Sab with the best thing ever from YFM 99.2, and you are watching Joburg Today.